Okay.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Okay, that is the way we're supposed to go. Wait. Was this here the entire time? Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. It's just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dial plating on God. Question. Is this genuine? Did they genuinely create a god or a body to host a god? Singing fish. Mr. Governor, even though that's not how you spell governor. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Wow, this is why we teach reading. This is why we teach English and language arts. I just realized that does not look very. Never mind. This is not very wheelchair accessible, is it? It's way too steep of a slope. That would be horrible to try to go up, I think. Oh, it's for these things, isn't it? Why are the what's with the tape? Okay. Friend, where? Oh boy. Hey, an any gender restroom. I think I didn't expel the power from this area, or whatever the phrasing is that I'm supposed to use. Oh. Shush! I'm just doing some exploring because I'm curious about this place, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to access the same places again. Book Club, Samson. Book Club notes for Penny. That's a nickname people use for me. By L. Sampson. So I don't usually read. Hold on. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book. I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around like almost a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. Yeah, I'm going with the hippies. Anyway. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You guys could hear that, couldn't you? The reason I stalled on those cuss words is I usually avoid cussing to an extreme, so curious.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Why is that green? What I need is a war cry. But considering I don't have any available to me, or I don't have any originals available to me, now, if only my brother watches this, he'll get the reference. Anyone else? No clue. I mean, I'm sure someone's read Redwall. Will they watch this video? Probably not. Yes, launch. Hello. Whoa. Oh, it's a floppy disk. The floppy disk new can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
What do you do? Grab highlighted object. Release E to launch. I released E. What they mean is click. Tap and click. It looks like I'm going up a hill. Launch, align the cube thingy into the hole slot to advance score. Where is... Oh, I need to recharge first. Hup. Hup. Oh, question mark? There we go. Oh, out of juice. There we go. Now I might want to have that force. Or the energy recharge one. I'm sure the copy is fakes made up ability gift for I can't read that fast. Especially in a dangerous situation. Oh, hi. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop and mute them, Director. The floppy disk is now bound delivered. I am now a paranatural powerhouse. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Speaking of, they're right up there. So, oh, it's E. I was pressing F. There we go. Can I get style points? Oh boy. Oh boy, I should not be up here. Especially since I have no ability to, like, fly or anything. There we go. They're leveling up. Am I supposed to be going this way? Because I don't think so. Which makes me all the more tempted to go
Emily
this way.
said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Oh, apparently I took the non-optional path. Wait, let me check the other path first. Oh goodness, I hope this building does not hate me for how much destruction I'm causing. Okay, so I forgot to go in here. No, I already went in here. Cafeteria, where I came from, I do believe. Oh, this was... Shatter recoil efficiency. Both of those are exclusive. Energy recovery speed. There we go. That's a decent speed. Now, where is the non-optional path? So much paper everywhere. Oh, these are bags of mail, aren't they? Launch efficiency. Ooh. Launch energy cost -9%. It means I can do 2 and not run completely out of energy. I kind of feel bad for absolutely ruining this environment, but also they are up to some shady stuff, so there's that too. Well, not necessarily very shady, it's just... I suppose it depends. Undefined breeding. Did they just say nani? Because that's what I heard. Is that what they said? Probably not. Mailroom is that way. Let's take the optional path. Did I just pull the ground? I did. Okay, apparently I'm a very powerful psychokinetic. I am almost out of health. That it? Oh. Is this what I came in here for? Loot. Undefined reading. And lore. What do you know? More lore. System security evaluation. Confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users. Okay. Patrick Strutions, maybe? Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kulmaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, that's the easiest one, and Jaakko Saarinen. Jaakko Saarinen, or Jacko? It's probably Jaakko. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Oh, these are all just sitting at computers. Okay. Where even is this place? What is this? Keycard? Clearance level 1. Assets.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
So are they including Canada and South America in that? Okay, so that's the mailroom. Let's check out this area first. There's no keypad, apparently. Aha! Oh boy, more reading! Let me make sure my timer's going. Yep, okay. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach, based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. How much lore is in here? How to double check that? I'm recording. Oh, it's E. Where is that? It sounds really pleasant, but I don't... Okay, I got something about an ability point or something, but yeah, that didn't work. You lose 10% of your... Oh, 10%. This is like Sekiro then. Where you lose a percentage of your progress. And it's hard to farm in that game. In this game, it depends on whether or not I can fight 10% of my enemies every time I die. What is Source even used for? I should probably not take apart anything until I need to. Oh, I'm far back. Okay, so it does count some of my progress. Where did this come from? Fascinating. This place is supposed to be all clear. Okay, so I've already been through there. For a moment I thought I was covering her. It wasn't. It would have been cool if it did, though. Okay, I'm going to assume I've collected...
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
That's not what I was trying to... Okay, I can run through here. There was something back here. Okay, so it looks like all the lore and upgrade bits I have already collected are still with me. Something I hadn't checked yet. Tomasi Willow AWE outcome. Reinformation campaign. Summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know that I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redacted. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. My throat hurts. Which is probably due to my body doesn't like the pitch and tone that I go for my more feminine voice, but my body can suck it. Because I don't like my original tone and whatever voice, so. Why does it make splashy splashy? Wrong thing again. That's the mailroom. I already have clearance level 1, so that's... Oh! Yes, please! Nothing in here. Nothing in here. They're all going to get back. Why does my... Okay. Anyway. They're all going to be, like, investigating through the place afterwards and be like, why did the new director destroy everything? Okay, I guess it's dead now. House memory. And making sure that there's nothing left to... Ooh.
You're listening to America.
Okay, we're just going to have that play while I run back over here. Make sure I have everything. Oh, alright. No, I can't get in there. Get into here. I'm still unlocked. Nice. Thank you. Makes things a little bit faster. Don't go into that room at all. Got it. Whoop. Jeez, I made a right mess of the place. That looks like a boss. That looks like a boss that I'm going to fight next time, apparently.